next pitch comes from ICFG Limited. Please welcome Mrs. Enkhmaral Batkhuyag, Interim CEO. Ms. Enkhmaral brings over 14 years of experience in legal practice and investment banking, having led numerous capital market transactions including IPOs, FPOs, bond issuances, and asset-backed securities. ICFG, founded in Mongolia, is a leading microfinance company that leverages advanced technology to build a scalable and competitive business model. ICFG is listed on the London Stock Exchange this year and is expanding across Central Asia. Please welcome Ms. Enkhmaral to the stage.
Good morning, distinguished guests, colleagues, and partners. And to those who have been to the London Stock Exchange event, hello again. It's certainly much, much better weather here than London. So it's a privilege to be here today to share the story of InvesCore Financial Group, or ICFG, a company that began with a bold vision in Mongolia and now has scaled as a dynamic player in Central Asia. When we first founded ICFG in 2016, our mission was clear: to transform financial services, namely the microfinance sector in Mongolia. In just a few years, we have achieved a huge milestones. In 2019, we have been listed on the Mongolian Stock Exchange, and earlier this year, we have become the first financial institution from Mongolia to be listed on the London Stock Exchange. It is a historic achievement, and also it reflects our global ambition and credibility. So at ICFG, we don't see ourselves just as a financial institution. We see ourselves as a movement that's rooted in impact, innovation, and inclusion. Our strategy begins with a very simple goal: finance should be accessible to everyone. And that's why we focus on financial accessibility. We provide loans and support to micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, women-led businesses, and also communities that have been long underserved in Mongolia. And our second focus is bridging developed and emerging markets. We connect those investors from developing markets to opportunities in Mongolia and also in Central Asia. When we think about strategy, we think about comprehensive financial services and products because we don't believe in one-size-fits-all solution. So we provide business loan, consumer loan, trust deposits, and now even digital life insurance products to tailor all of the consumer's need. And we don't focus on one service, we focus on a platform-based service. And that leads me to the last strategy, that is technology. For us, technology is not just one part of the business. It's the engine that actually drives our business through. We have AI Lab, a company that was established in cooperation with National University of Mongolia, professors from National University of Mongolia. And through them, we actually developed IT-based, AI-based credit scoring system, robotic automation, and also loan origination system platform. And we have also developed Pocket application that serves as a marketplace for other financial institutions to sell their services and products to the end users. It's the first of its kind in Mongolia and in Central Asia as a comprehensive platform. So how do we bring all this to life? We do it through synergy. Our main businesses are InvesCore NBFI and Pocket, the application. And we have all these other companies that are feeding into and creating a complete synergy throughout the group. We have InvesCore Capital that's focused on investment banking and underwriting services. And also we have AI Lab, which I've just mentioned, provides the IT and AI development R&D. And then we have InvesCore Property that provides real estate and management services. And also our newest addition, the Connect Life, is providing digital life insurance services for the first time in Mongolia. If you look at the numbers, our performance actually speaks for itself. In 2024, we have achieved $25.2 million in net profit, 45% in net margin on operating income, 38% ROE, and 11% ROA. Between 2022 and 2024, we have achieved 81% CAGR in net profit and 64% CAGR in loans and advances. Now our footprint spans in Mongolia, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and we have headquarters in Guernsey and here in Singapore. Our main business, InvesCore Financial Institution, is now #1 in Mongolia and among the top 10 in Central Asia. With over 840,000 registered customers, we hold about 13.5% of the Mongolian NBFI market share. And we actually aim to increase that percentage to 30% by 2030. This year, we have been recognized as one of the top 100 enterprises in Mongolia. As of the first half of 2025, our total assets reached approximately 279 million, showing a strong growth. And our total equity now stands at 79 million, and our loan portfolio has expanded to about $243 million. In terms of profitability, we have delivered $16.1 million profit before tax. And I have to say, these figures are not just numbers. This actually represents thousands of companies and individuals who now have access to finance due to us, and also the collective effort of our over 600 employees in the group. We are proud to be listed on the Mongolian Stock Exchange, where we are the component of the top 20 index, and where our market cap actually now exceeds $170 million. In fact, if you look at the share price, our share price has grown more than 4 times since the IPO in 2019. On London Stock Exchange, we're currently trading at around 3.3 price to earnings ratio. It's a level that reflects an undervaluation that's quite typical of a company that has gone public through a reverse takeover. And we have been actively preparing to raise capital for the past 6 to 8 months. And the month ago, London Stock Exchange event was the beginning of our roadshow. So let me know if you want to invest into our company. We can discuss this during the networking break. If we go back to history in 2016 in Mongolia, the Mongolian financial sector was rather underdeveloped. Small businesses had to rely on informal lenders and day lenders, and even the microfinance institutions were slow and also paper-based. So this was a market in need of transformation, and this is exactly the type of environment where ICFG model thrives in. And actually, within the last 10 years, the Mongolian NBFI market has grown about 10 times over, and we attribute a lot to our success. We were able to achieve that level of profitability and success in a country with only 3.5 million population in Mongolia. Now imagine what we can do in Southeast Asia and Central Asia with our targeted markets with over 200 million population. These countries have a rapid growth potential, but significant gap in financial access. So we have already succeeded in entering Central Asia by bringing our tested know-how, and we are quite confident in going into the Southeast Asian market as well. Why do we think we can achieve this? Many commercial banks and financial institutions tend to underestimate these regions. They see risk, complexity, cost. Traditional banks, on one hand, actually can be slow and a bit unopen to meet today's dynamic need, or small companies and also individuals. Whereas fintech is also scalable and very efficient, can be lacking the financial knowledge that backs it and is often focused on payment systems. But ICFG, we see potential. Why? Because we have combined the financial service know-how and fintech development to create a new banking model. So for us, it's not just a digital upgrade. It is actually a reimagining of how finance can be. We've introduced financial products and services powered by AI and robotic automation to reduce the risk in the business. And we have created a synergistic ecosystem with integrating capital markets, real estate, and microfinance sector. It allows us to scale efficiently, but also remain responsive to the needs of the local people. But of course, innovation is not just enough on itself. That's why we have focused heavily on corporate governance, and we have a professional team that operates with integrity and excellence. Our UK listing has provided us a strategic advantage, aligns us with international corporate governance standards. Also, we adhere fully to the IFRS protocols. It ensures transparency and accountability to our investors. Speaking of investors, our investors and partners are vital to our success, and we can't imagine ourselves without them. We provide a wide variety of opportunities to our investors, from shares on Mongolian Stock Exchange and London Stock Exchange to debt instruments that's tailored to the needs of our investors and also ourselves. We issue public and private placement bonds, asset-backed securities. Like she just mentioned, InvesCore was actually the first in Mongolia to ever issue asset-backed security in the Mongolian market. And then we also issue convertible and non-convertible loan notes and other instruments. And we are always open to working with companies and investors to share our know-how and expertise and providing professional services. I've just learned from Mon Logistics' presentation that they're aiming for the same goal as us, going into Central Asian market and Southeast Asian market. So please approach us. We will be able to share everything that we know to our fellow Mongolian businesses. We've raised over 100 million from global investors only. That's not including the Mongolian investors. We work closely with Mongolian banks like Golomb Bank, TDB, and Han Bank. Our partnerships are not just financial, they're also foundational to our mission. And we're always open to new partnerships to reach the goal together. So, in closing, ICFG is more than just a financial group. We are a bridge between developed and emerging market. We are a movement based on technology and financial inclusivity. And also, we look forward to networking with everyone here during the break and then tonight's event. Thank you very much.